take these two over to the garage, will you? I want them cleaned up before dinner.
Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we're taking a look at 10 Easter eggs and references in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga.
Have you completed Order 66? I better not be on hold.
With Skywalker Saga spanning 9 movies, 300 characters to collect, and more than 20 planets to explore, there are bound to be tons of Easter eggs to find. These are only a handful of our favorite ones. Did you spot a secret Easter egg or reference while you were playing Skywalker Saga? Did it make the list? Share with us in the comments below.
Before we begin, we publish new content all week long, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Hot Tub Stormtroopers. Let's start off with an oldie but a goodie. In LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, there was a joke players could find in the very first level, and it was difficult to miss. Towards the end of the level's secret plans, C-3PO and R2-D2 must find an escape pod. One of the doors you'll open holds a couple of stormtroopers enjoying a small hot tub. This visual gag makes a return in Skywalker Saga, but is more of a side note.
Occupied!
On your way to the escape pod, one of the doors you'll pass by will have those same stormtroopers, but in less disturbing Speedo-like attire. They'll even dish out a classic line to dissuade you from hanging around any longer.
This is not the pod you're looking for.
Got blue milk?
Look, if you insist on following me, why don't you make yourself useful? I've lost my milk bottle.
One of the more grueling bits of The Last Jedi was seeing Luke degraded into a curmudgeonly old man that guzzles goopy blue milk from giraffe, cow, creature things. I forget what they're called, but anyways. Even TT Games knew how ridiculous this turn was and incorporated it into the story. Throughout the episodes featuring Luke, you'll catch him taking a quick slurp of the stuff before getting on with the story.
Luke, take these two over to the garage, will you? I want them cleaned up before dinner.
For Disney, this part of the character was absurd. For LEGO though, this works beautifully as a joke, and it's a bittersweet reminder of what may be the lowest point in the series. Next to the holiday special. Max Rebo. Surely everyone is going to want to see a character who somehow didn't make it into Skywalker Saga. Personally, I would like to see Kyle Katarn from the Jedi Knight games or Starkiller and his crew from The Force Unleashed. However, there is one musician we've been itching to see. Where in the world is Max Rebo? Don't worry, he's in the game and he is playable. However, you can spot him long before you unlock him. During your boss fight against Jabba the Hutt and Salacious Crumb, you can spot Max Rebo jamming out on his piano in the background. And yes, he plays that weird funky tune from the special edition of Return of the Jedi.
Now's our time to strike!
Stealing a call.
Okay, Kashyyyk is done. Check. Now what is the holo-protected frequency for the troopers on the mission?
Order 66 happens fairly early in the campaign for Episode 3, and it lets the game open up to making jokes about how Palpatine has to communicate and juggle his pawns to carry out the Jedi's extinction. One of these gags can be found in the 3rd level.
Alright, let's see. D for Dooku, no. F for Fat Django, no. G for Grievous.
You'll come across a small squad of clone troopers talking to Palpatine via hologram. Take them all out while they're talking, and Palpatine will be left wondering just what in the heck happened.
Have you completed Order 66? I better not be on hold.
Ben Swolo.
Can you see my surroundings?
You're gonna pay for what you did.
I can't see yours.
Another ridiculous moment from The Last Jedi was seeing Kylo Ren shirtless. We're not knocking Adam Driver for the beefy bod, it's just that, well, did he really have to force communicate with Rey while shirtless? Skywalker Saga makes fun of this moment throughout the sequel trilogy. In one scene, Kylo shatters his shirt just by furiously flexing.
You're just a child in a mask.
Another sees him exercising while Force communicating with Rey. Again, it may not have worked out well for the source material, but for LEGO, it was a golden opportunity for some humor while honoring all those memes that cropped up after the movie debuted.
You're too late. You lost. I found Skywalker.
Did he tell you what happened?
The Codebreaker's Code Breaker.
Without a codebreaker to sneak into Snoke's Star Destroyer, what do we do?
I don't know. Unless you got a thief in your pocket.
If the Codebreaker's tool looks a bit odd, well, you must not have picked up a LEGO set within the last several years. Just about any LEGO fan ought to recognize this useful device. See, the Codebreaker's tool isn't just some random and weird toy LEGO put out.
Go way back.
This is a tool that many LEGO sets come with today to help users attach and detach pieces without damaging them. Or if you're somebody like me and would use their teeth to pluck out those smaller pieces. Hey man, I paid the price. I got jacked up teeth because of it. Don't be like me. So yes, LEGO fans will quickly recognize this amazing multi-tool device. You may even spot this piece in a few other areas of Skywalker Saga, such as Obi-Wan's dogfight with Jango Fett.
Jettison the spare parts.
Lightsaber problems? Or a bladed prophecy? If you haven't noticed, every character in Skywalker Saga has been lovingly crafted in their animations. Almost everyone has their own personality shown in their runs, their walks, idols, everything, to reflect their personalities and their stories. Anakin is arguably the best here.
Little Annie, you sure sprouted, eh? I'm the Jedi! What do you know?
Play as Episode 2 Anakin and stand still for a minute. One of Anakin's idle animations will show him activating his lightsaber, but with a red blade. He'll quickly try to get it back to his original blue, but it's no use, Anakin. It's no use! Give in to your anger and join the dark side of the Force.
You shall be known as Darth Vader.
The Senator's new accessories.
Let me help you.
Speaking of old Palps, he has another handful of golden moments that reference his toy version. There are a few times where Palpatine unleashes his lightning powers upon his victims, but doesn't seem to get it right the first time. Instead, he whips out a couple of plastic zigzag-looking objects. In case you haven't bought or played with LEGO Star Wars sets before, these weird pieces were supposed to be Palpatine's lightning powers. Thing is, they always looked a little too ridiculous, almost like a jagged version of the energy sword from Halo. Still, glad to see that they got a nod here. That's where he found this boy.
You fought in the Clone Wars?
Yes, I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father.
This one is honestly a bit more emotional. When playing Episode 4, there is a scene inside Ben Kenobi's house that shows a couple of portraits hung on the wall. These photos show Obi-Wan with Commander Cody and Anakin pre-Order 66, but there is a third picture to be found here. Return to Obi-Wan's house later and look to the back corner opposite of said pictures. You'll find a lone portrait sitting on a table showing Obi-Wan and one young Anakin Skywalker back when they first met on Tatooine. Okay, cool, now destroy it for some studs. History preserved. Now for us older LEGO fans who have been playing these games since the first one in 2005, these next few Easter eggs pulled our heartstrings. In a good way. A really good way. Skywalker Saga houses a couple of references to the previous games. The easiest one to spot is in a cutscene during Episode 9 where Rey enters what seems to be Kylo's room. Behind his bed are various posters of the cover art for the first two LEGO Star Wars games and LEGO Force Awakens.
Wherever you are, you are hard to find.
You're hard to get rid of.
Want something a bit more out of the way? Go and play the first level in Episode 4. There is a room hiding a few crates containing copies of LEGO Star Wars 2 The Original Trilogy. What a fantastic way to celebrate TT's long history and work on the LEGO IP.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, there's more where that came from.